Hey guys, welcome back. It's Mo,
And I'm Carly.
and we are back this week to give our quick thoughts on last night's episode of
Yep.
Dune Prophecy. This was the penultimate episode.
Penultimate? No, not in
Yeah.
quotes. Definitely the
Yeah. I don't want to do them
the
quotes. Yeah.
penultimate, and they were not holding back.
At all, at
Yeah.
all. I really liked it. From episode 3, I've been like just vibing and trusting the
Same.
show, letting them do what they want to do, and they did it all last night.
They
I
did.
loved it. I
They
loved
did.
it. We
They
get
amped up everything.
they did,
Amped it
and
up.
every week, like I like the cat and mouse between Desmond and Valia. Like that's kind
Valia.
of like my side plot because
Yeah.
one of them got to die first.
Yeah.
They will not be stepping off each other's neck at all.
No,
No. And
not at all. And like, I don't know if you've seen the new posters that really highlights the two of them. So it's
no, I
like,
haven't. Or maybe I haven't noticed it. Yeah.
it was in when I watched it on. I had trouble watching it last night, so I had to watch it really, really late. And
Uh-huh.
when I clicked on it, it was like a new
Mm,
image, and it was like the
gotcha.
two of them, like their faces in big, and I was like, okay,
Rivals.
yeah, we're here. No, we're
Yeah.
here. And like this episode was pretty much that. It was
Yeah.
like it's Valia and Desmond
Yes.
and manipulating and everything that's happening on either
Mhm.
side is because of them or for them.
And
So
you know what? I just realized now I have to take back me saying like I need Volley and Desmond to fuck because that's his aunt. So no.
yeah, I mean, unless that's your thing, you can't yuck everybody's yum.
I don't want it.
No, that's
But
gross.
other
Yeah,
than that,
absolutely.
we meet a new old character. We saw her younger self
Yes,
in episode 3. One
yes.
of Valia's like not childhood friends, but sister friends, I guess we could
Yeah,
say.
sisterhood chums. One of
Yeah.
the ones that were in the like cone of
So cone
secrets.
of silence.
Yeah, cone of
I'm
silence.
probably gonna do that next time we go out. Like, can I see you in a cone of silence?
Yeah, cone. We need a cone of silence moment. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love it. I love it. But yes, oh my God, that
That was
entire.
great.
What did you think about it?
First of all, I was waiting for her to show up, played
Mhm.
by the very famous Indian Bollywood actress, Taboo, or I'm gonna see if I don't mispronounce this,
Okay, okay,
Tabassum Fatima Hashmi.
okay.
But she goes by Taboo as well. And I was waiting for her to come because I knew that Francesca was gonna be
Yes.
an older, and we hadn't seen her yet. So I'm just kind of like, oh, I can't wait.
Where
And the
is
second I
she?
saw her, I was
Yeah.
like, oh yes. And I didn't know who she was. I just knew that the
Hmm.
actress was gonna be in it. But the
Okay.
second I saw her, I was like, I think this is Constantine's mom. It just makes sense.
Really?
It does. Just kind of looks white, right? Just
It
like
it took me for a
aesthetically.
loop. I was like, of course it would be
Yeah.
Constantine's mother is this
Yeah.
because we have been speculating on who the heck his mother is, and because
Yeah.
again, the queen doesn't treat him like complete, like he's a piece of shit or anything like that.
No, but
You
she's
know?
not. But she
Yeah,
doesn't seem to be like that warm
yeah.
towards him either.
I mean,
You
I
know?
guess she could be worse,
Yeah, that's true. So it
especially
seems like
when your
he's like
power
the
sharing is happening.
bastard son. So maybe that's why she's kind of just like, ugh.
And then we definitely see like how the Bene Gesserit or the sisterhood has
Yeah.
played so many games in her
Yep.
family that her motivation, the queen or the empress, is it
Empress. Yeah.
Natalia? Like it's
Natalia. Yeah.
just Talia. It makes sense. Yeah,
It
she wants
absolutely.
to destroy them, and I get it.
Yo, the second that Francesca showed up, and then like literally my favorite moments
Yeah,
were when the emperor was looking at Francesca all like googly eyed with hard
I
eyes.
was
You know
like,
what I
look at
mean?
this fuck boy.
Right. And Natalia was just kind of like, this bitch is back. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't
God.
having it. And that
Yeah,
told like that moment told us everything we needed to know before they like explicitly said it towards the
yeah,
end of the episode. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I was here for this messy drama between
I
between the
love it. I
emperor and
love it.
his mess. Yeah, I loved it.
And
But
then
it
we have
also
some.
seems like
Uh-huh.
it reminded me of Jessica from the movies,
Oh,
Paul's mom,
yes, yes.
because she was she like Francesca gave
She was the
birth.
concubine, but
Right.
not officially the wife. But there was no wife with Jessica.
No, there wasn't, right. So
Yeah.
that's what it seems like. I don't know if Jessica imprinted on Leto, but like
Mhm.
between Francesca and Javico,
So
like
they imprinted in each other?
No, it sound the way that
Or just her imprinting
Valia,
on him.
yeah,
Yeah.
the way that Valia described it, it makes it seem like it's a one-way situation, the whole
Gotcha.
imprinting of it all.
Yeah.
Um, but that just it just
Yeah.
I mean that kind of to me that's kind of like a supernatural way of just saying like they just fell madly in love.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I need
saying?
instructions.
Right.
I don't know if
Right.
Dune goes into the imprint. How do
Exactly.
I imprint one way and be in charge of that? Just let me know. Let me
I
know.
mean, yeah, fuck it. But I
Look,
loved the way he looked at her. Like you could, he was just
like a
kind of like,
puppy
oh,
dog.
oh, there's
Like
my
a
girl. Yeah.
He's like, what can I do to make you happy?
Yeah, what
What
do you
do you
want?
want?
And she's like,
I
take care
was
of us.
just
And he's like,
like,
no
oh,
problem. I got you. Like,
this is not. I was like, Volley, you play dirty. You play dirty, Volley. Because again, it's like the sisterhood either has the future queen be
yep,
a sister, or they have the future king or emperor interchangeably. You guys understand?
yep,
The the son of a sister. Like they are
of course.
good either way, and I hate it.
Of course. No, of course. Because it's like you have to, like, the way Valia has, like, her finger on everyone's,
Yeah,
scale. Like, I love that because she has reach. It's just a
yeah,
matter of, like, how is that reach going to, come up?
yeah.
And this episode, like, I'm glad that we saw Francesca because I felt like she was a good part, of the sister to kind of come in
Yes.
and like maneuver her way into continuing this.
Mhm.
I think it was a prophecy about the princess
Was
that
there?
she's going to be like she's the one that we need to do X, Y, and Z from the first
Oh,
episode.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like she carries the baby they need or
Yeah, or
what?
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, or
that
something.
continues the
So
line. Yeah,
yeah, so Valia's still like we need to kind of stay on
yeah.
message
On
and
her
bringing
side,
Francesca
yeah.
in to like get
Yes.
um her son to like be in the position where he needs to be. Like I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, of course, that makes
So
sense. I
that
love that.
also sets up future conflict between the siblings.
Exactly. Which we
Yeah.
kind of maybe saw a little bit of that
Yeah.
with him ratting out Sword Boy.
Cool. Yeah, let's talk quickly about Sword Boy. I call him Basic Boy. Because he just look. It's like why? Like I get like to some people like that. Me younger, I probably be like ooh, but now I'm just like basic.
Not
This
your type. Yeah.
not my type anymore.
Yeah.
But he kind of gets his. He does a lot with the rebels,
He does. Yeah.
and sort of that realization that homegirl at the bar is
Michaela. Yeah.
also a sister, Michaela. That like he was just like,
I oh my first of all, I was like Sword Boy, Atreides, whatever his name is. Like he was so stupid because after his like whole thing with Desmond, and
yeah,
then he like went running to Michaela. I was like, yeah, that could have
yeah,
just been a setup. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If I was Desmond, I would have just followed him if I had like
yeah.
suspicions, which it
And I
seemed like
feel like
Desmond did.
Desmond knew people were playing him, but it's like information is information,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's out to get something specific,
Oh yeah.
very
Oh yeah.
specific.
Yes. Oh, loved it. Loved it. I
Yeah.
loved the explosion. I loved the reveal. Like, did you think Desmond was gonna end up being a robot when,
No,
when like it's
no.
gonna be like, just melted and it's like robot
That
Desmond?
wasn't
I don't know.
that was intense. No, I did not. I did not. But like it's funny because like when she put his DNA in the machine,
Uh-huh.
I had two thoughts. I was like
Okay.
either he's not going to show up at all. I
Okay.
was like he's not going to show up. He's not going to show up. Or I was like he's going to be related to
Yeah.
somebody that we
I
already
mean,
know.
yeah. Yeah.
Not but like I
But
didn't think
Tala?
no, I
I did
never
not see
thought.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never thought. I didn't put the two, the two and two together of,
Yes.
what we saw in the flashback episode in episode 3, and that was just like, I love that. That's
Yeah.
great, and
Yeah.
it made me like super excited for like the final episode because I'm just
I
kind of like, oh
know
shit,
the
here we
show
are,
off, the
show off,
face
right?
off, whatever. Yeah. But
But uh,
fantastic
it was
episode.
so good.
Yeah.
Great reveal, great cliffhanger. All the
Yes.
pieces are coming together. All the
I'm enjoying
manipulation this
it. Yes.
episode. Yeah, I
The
was in.
sisters, like I like seeing. Well, again, we're not gonna go into deep into this, guys. You have to
Yeah,
go listen to the podcast for
a little
that.
bit.
But I
Yeah,
just also love the youngins at the sisterhood because
yes.
they're gonna be more messy by the finale.
And we saw a little bit of something brewing
Yeah,
because Sister
dissension.
Jen
Yeah.
is questioning. I said,
Yes. Yeah.
being doubtful. We have Emmeline and her acolytes. We saw them at like the mountaintop. I don't know what they were looking
Yeah.
at, but like I was just kind of like, that doesn't look like it's gonna be good for
Look.
somebody.
This was very surprising to me when Sister Nosy was like they were leaving. I'm like, y'all get to leave? You
You're
guys
right.
get to, that's an option? I was like, this is not autocratic enough for me. What do you
I,
mean they get to leave?
right. You can just come and go as you please. Wait a second.
Right?
Who's
Like, what's
Sister
your pledge?
Nosy?
Your pledge. What is this? They're leaving. Like that. I was like, enforcement. This is what
Right.
happens when Valia leaves. What do you mean girls are leaving?
Right. Valia, and let's be real. Valia don't give a fuck about what's happening at the sisterhood
End
unless it
game.
has to do
End
with what
game.
she's doing. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She
focused
doesn't
on the
care.
end game. Yeah. This was a good episode.
Yeah.
Again, like I don't know if you saw I made this prediction and we're gonna
Yep.
wrap it up here, guys, because I know us, we'll just keep talking. And again, that's what the podcast is
It
for.
is. It is. It is.
Um, I made a prediction on Blue Sky where
Mm-hmm.
I was like, the Emperor, the Empress, and Desmond are gonna have a threesome. Didn't quite
Ooh.
get a threesome,
No.
but
But
we
the
got
Empress look like she wants to. She
yes,
wants
we got
to
close
get there.
enough. Yeah.
Or maybe no, I don't think she needs the Emperor to do what she needs
Yeah,
to do.
there. I feel like
Yeah.
if Francesca hadn't come up in this episode, the Emperor would have been there with them.
You think so?
I think so.
Because
He
I feel
remember
like
how he
she's
was
been.
looking
I
at
feel like
Desmond last week. He was really
that's what I'm
looking at
saying. I
so
feel like she was looking at Desmond. I want
they
to say
both
for a
yeah,
while.
yeah.
Right.
It's
She
very
was
it's giving
looking.
Rasputin energy.
It
Just like
is.
y'all doing stuff with your household magician that you should not be doing. And y'all know
Or
that.
should they?
I mean, I would.
I would. I would. Why not?
Understandable. So I'm sure
It's a
you
little
guys
crazy.
would too. So we're gonna leave it there.
Right there.
Um,
That's a good. That's a good end point.
Oh Lord, come listen to the full podcast. The link will be in the show notes as soon as that's edited and up as well. But just go ahead to TV Movie Mistress on whatever social. What do they call them now? Podcast platform of your
Platforms. Yeah.
choice. I got it, guys. And type in TV Movie Mistress, and all of our episodes so far are up there, and prior shows we've covered as well. You guys will love it. But
Absolutely.
outside of that, anything else to add?
No, that's it. That's what the podcast is for.
That's all exactly. That's what the podcast. Bye, guys.
Right.